Chosen ones, you are here for a reason. This moment is no accident. Something deep within you has brought you here, and it's time to awaken to your true power. The world may not understand you, but you are destined for something greater. The truth you're about to uncover will transform everything. You are not just a part of the universe. You are the spark that will ignite change. Stay with me, because what you're about to discover will ignite change. Don't look away. Your journey starts now. There are moments in life when the trials and tribulations we face feel insurmountable, as if the very world is conspiring against us. Yet there is something far more dangerous than the trials themselves. The forces that intentionally seek to break us down. These forces are not merely external. They often come from those closest to us, individuals whose actions reflect deep-rooted hatred, jealousy, and malice. These individuals, driven by their own insecurities, can do immense harm, often with no awareness of the cosmic consequences their actions will eventually bring. At first glance, they appear to be just ordinary people, but underneath their exterior lies an agenda that seeks to destroy what is good and pure. They are the ones who feed off negativity, who thrive in the darkness of others' suffering. Their low vibrational energy infects everything they touch, bringing misery and chaos. You may have already encountered them in your life, those who have done their best to hurt you, to steal your peace, to destroy the very essence of who you are. But the truth is, these people are playing a dangerous game, one that they will regret. The thing about God's chosen ones, the earth angels, is that they are not ordinary. Chosen individuals carry a divine purpose, a light so bright that it often triggers those around them. These chosen ones never enter relationships or situations with malice in their hearts. They wish to elevate, to support, and to love. Their intentions are always pure, but it is this very light within them that causes darkness to react. People who operate from a place of hatred and malice cannot stand the radiance of someone who embodies goodness and light. Instead of being inspired or uplifted, they are threatened and compelled to tear that person down. Quite often, people seek to uplift those who have lost their minds. If you are one of those chosen ones, you know exactly what I mean. You've encountered people in your life who seem to be drawn to you, only to turn on you later. These individuals may have tried to use you, manipulate you, or bring you down in some way. They may have even tried to destroy you, yet somehow, despite all their efforts, you survived. Why? Because there is a divine protection surrounding you, as you will see in the coming chapters. First of all, those who feel that they have deep beneath the kindness, whether they are conscious of it or not, their attempts to hurt you will eventually backfire. Every attempt to harm you is met with consequences that they will not be able to handle. Do not be fooled by the temporary setbacks they might cause you. Yes, they may delay your progress, make your path harder to walk, and even cause you significant pain. But the universe has a way of balancing things out. What they take from you, whether it be your energy, your belongings, or your peace of mind, will eventually come back to you. The karma they create will be far more powerful than anything they could ever imagine. The reason these evil people struggle after their actions is simple. They are fighting against something far greater than themselves. The chosen ones are not alone in their battles. They have an entire divine team supporting them, angels, ancestors, the universe, and God. So when these individuals engage in their evil acts, they are not only fighting against the chosen one, but against a powerful force that they cannot comprehend. Mindful of this, their efforts to harm you are futile because they are fighting against the divine will. You may have already experienced the consequences of their actions. Perhaps you've noticed that the very people who tried to harm you are now struggling in ways they never imagined. Maybe they've lost their businesses, their health, or even their lives. The universe has a way of dealing with those who sow negativity. and it is relentless in its pursuit of justice. This is On the Path, directed by Supernature. In your case, you may have been involved with toxic individuals who tried to manipulate, control, or destroy you. They may have been narcissists, psychopaths, or other toxic personalities. But the moment you removed yourself from their lives, their world started to crumble. They couldn't cope without you. Their lives spiraled downward, and they found themselves unable to function as they once did. This is not a coincidence. This is the divine justice at work. They cannot thrive when they are aligned with darkness, and they certainly cannot thrive when they try to hurt someone who is divinely protected. But what exactly is the reason behind this? Why is it that these evil people are so driven to hurt you? The truth is, they do not understand the divine nature of who you are. They may see your light, but they cannot comprehend it. And so, in their ignorance and jealousy, they seek to extinguish it. They attack the very thing they envy, the very essence of your being, because they cannot fathom how someone can be so pure, so strong, so connected to something greater than themselves. It is important to remember that these individuals operate from a place of weakness. Their jealousy and hatred stem from their own insecurities. They cannot bear to see someone else succeed, especially someone who embodies the purity and goodness that they lack. In their desperate attempts to pull you down, they reveal their own inner turmoil and the deep chasm that exists within them. However, the universe does not let their actions go unnoticed. The divine order ensures that those who seek to harm others will eventually face the consequences of their actions. This is not about revenge, but about justice. What they sow, they will reap. What they take from you will eventually come back to you, but in ways they cannot imagine. They may think they have gotten away with it, but they are wrong. This is why it is dangerous to fight against God's chosen people. These individuals are not just people. They are vessels of divine purpose. When you come against them, you are not just attacking a person. You are attacking the divine will itself. And that, my friends, is a battle you will never win. And I'm not sorry to say it, because I thought the way you would respond to religion myself. And that, my friends, is a battle. If you are one of the chosen ones, take comfort in knowing that you are divinely protected. No matter what these evil individuals try to do, they will never be able to defeat you. Your purpose is greater than their hatred, and the forces behind you are far more powerful than anything they can ever summon. You are not alone in your journey, and the universe is always working on your behalf, forever, and building you a bitter comfort along the way, in the midst of one of the greatest trials. To everyone who is hearing this message, I ask you to reflect on your own life. If you have experienced the wrath of these evil individuals, know that they will pay for what they have done to you. Their time will come, and when it does, they will have to face the consequences of their actions. But you, the chosen one, will continue to rise, for you are supported by the divine. You are to set forth again, so that you are not victims to their passions, and continue to rise, for you are supported by the divine. Now, I want to hear from you. If you resonate with this message, comment Amen below, and subscribe to the Path of Truth. This journey is just beginning, and I am so grateful to have you here with me. Let us continue to walk in the light, knowing that no matter how dark the path may seem, the light of truth will always guide us home. Angelica clears her throat, then looks around in the practitioners' crowd and finds the path of truth, always guiding. If you've ever been the target of manipulation, lies, or deceit, then you know how painful it is when someone tries to take something from you, especially when they don't even understand the value of what they're stealing. What they don't realize is that every action they take against you, every word they speak to hurt you, every attempt to dim your light, is only setting them up for their own downfall. You see, the chosen ones, the earth angels, they are divinely protected. They are born to endure hardship, to be tested and to be challenged, but one thing they cannot be is destroyed. Every time they fall, they rise again, and when they rise, those who sought to harm them, those who manipulated, lied, or worked in the shadows to bring them down, are the ones who begin to fall. The universe works in mysterious ways. It has a perfect sense of balance, a cosmic law that says what you put out into the world comes back to you, multiplied. The pain, the suffering, the negative energy that others send your way, it is never wasted. It is never forgotten. It travels, gathering strength, until it reaches its destination, the ones who created it in the first place. When a chosen one is hurt, when they experience suffering or pain, it is not just a moment of weakness. It is a moment of transformation. It is an invitation for the universe to send out a frequency. The suffering they endure is not in vain. It is a call to action. And that frequency? It always finds its way back to its source. Sometimes people who have wronged you may seem like they are thriving. They may have wealth, power, status, but that does not mean they are spiritually abundant. What you carry in your soul, in your essence, is far more valuable than anything they could ever accumulate in the material world. The chosen ones carry a spiritual wealth that others cannot see, cannot touch, and cannot replicate. It is something that cannot be taken away by force or deceit. No amount of manipulation or stolen goods can affect it. It is this spiritual abundance that causes others to fear you, even when you have nothing. They know on a deep level that your path will take you higher than theirs ever could. They can sense it, even if they can't articulate it. And because they are threatened by the light within you, they will try to break you. They will do everything in their power to slow you down, to create obstacles, to cause you pain. But here's the thing. They will never succeed. Because you are protected, not just by the universe, but by the very power that flows through you. You are divinely guided. And no matter what they throw at you, you will keep moving forward. And the faster you go, there is a law of cause and effect that governs the universe. For every action, there is a reaction. When someone tries to destroy you, when they intentionally cause you pain, they are sending out an energy that cannot go unreturned. It may take time, but it always comes back. Those who seek to harm you will soon find that the energy they sent out is now returning to them, multiplied. They will experience it all. They may not see it coming. They may think they have gotten away with it. But the universe has a way of ensuring that justice is served. Sentient. And as they fall, you will rise. You will not be broken by their actions. You will not be defeated by their hatred or envy. Instead, you will grow stronger. You will continue on your path, knowing that your purpose is greater than any obstacle they could place in your way. Because no matter how much they try to dim your light, it will always shine brighter. You may hear stories of these people, the ones who tried to bring you down. You may hear of their losses, their downfall, their struggles. And you may be tempted to feel a sense of satisfaction, but don't. Your victory isn't in their defeat. Your strength comes from the knowledge that you never had to stoop to their level. You never had to fight back or seek revenge. The universe has already handled that for you. In fact, the best thing you can do when faced with those who seek to harm you is to walk away. Do not engage in their negativity. Do not try to fight them, to prove them wrong. Simply walk away, knowing that the universe is already taking care of the situation. You don't need to fight your battles. You don't need to chase down justice. The frequency of your pain has already set things in motion. and soon they will see the consequences of their actions. Now, there will be times when it feels like everything is against you, when the weight of the world seems to be pressing down on you, when it feels like you're never going to escape the negativity that surrounds you. But remember this, the chosen ones are never alone. Even in the darkest of times, you are surrounded by divine protection. Your soul has been chosen for a higher purpose, and no amount of negativity can stop that. The darkness of the mind. As you walk through life, keep your head high and your heart open. Know that you are walking in alignment with the universe. You are exactly where you need to be, and everything that is meant for you will find its way to you. You do not need to chase after it. You do not need to force it. It will come to you in divine timing. Accept this, as everything in the silence of winter seems turning to the spring of life. The flowers bloom and blossom like never before. And those who have wronged you, they will face their own consequences. They will reap what they have sown. You don't need to worry about them. You don't need to focus on their actions or their downfall. You need only to keep moving forward, to continue shining your light, and to trust that the universe has it all under control. Sustained life and to reach the utmost, and the price that it takes to rejoin. So, my friends, if you are listening to this, know that you are not alone. You are a chosen one. Your light is powerful, and no one can take that away from you. Keep walking in your truth. Keep living with integrity. And remember, when you rise, those who try to bring you down will fall. It is the law of the universe. I ask you now to take a moment and comment Amen below if this message resonates with you. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the Path of Truth channel, because together we are walking this path of light, love, and divine purpose. Keep your heart open and your spirit strong. Much love and many blessings to you all. You see, the thing about those who try to break you, those who try to dim your light, is that they are often unaware of the power that lies within you. They don't realize the depth of the energy you possess. They can't comprehend the strength it takes for you to rise time and time again, no matter what they throw at you. Every time they try to knock you down, something inside you refuses to stay down. You get back up. And not just in the same way as before, but stronger, more aware, more aligned with your divine purpose. They don't understand this power because they lack it within themselves, and that's why they hate you. It's not about what you have or don't have, it's about the light that shines from within you that they can never possess. They see you moving forward, even when the world is against you, and that frightens them. They see the growth in your spirit and the expansion of your consciousness, and they know deep down that they will never be able to match that. No matter how much they try to manipulate, control, or harm you, they can't stop the flow of divine energy that moves through you. And this is where the universe steps in. The universe rules your life, and the greater your commitment rules the universe. Here, when they have done everything they could to tear you down, the universe begins its work. Every negative thought, every malicious word, every action they took to cause you harm sends out a ripple in the fabric of the universe. That energy doesn't disappear. It doesn't just vanish into thin air. It comes back to them, stronger and more powerful than they could ever imagine. You may not see it right away, but trust me, the universe has its ways of bringing balance. What they meant for evil, what they intended to destroy you with, will return to them in a way they cannot escape. They might think they've gotten away with it, that their actions went unnoticed, but the law of karma never fails. It may take time, but when it hits, it will be swift and unrelenting. The same energy they sent out to break you, to steal from you, to hurt you, will find its way back to them, and in that moment they will know, they will feel it. It will be the reckoning they never saw coming, the consequences they never expected. But here's the truth. You don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to go after them. You don't have to seek revenge or plot their downfall. The universe has already heard your pain. It has already seen your struggles. The frequency you sent out, no matter how small, is being returned to them. Your job is not to carry hatred or to fight back. Your job is to keep moving forward. Keep walking in your light. Try to reach them in the darkness that lies at the heart of reality. Despair, fear, and hope give you peace. Life is a normal process. Life is already generating. It is an unfolding process. It is a natural process that learns to trust, to love, to understand the world you see. Let the universe handle everything else. When you rise, they fall. It's that simple. Every step you take in your truth, in your authenticity, in your power, they fall further into the pit they've dug for themselves. Every time you rise, they sink deeper into the consequences of their actions. What they failed to see, what they couldn't comprehend, was that you are not just a mere mortal. You are chosen. You are a divine being having a human experience. You were put on this earth for a purpose far greater than they could ever fathom. And when they try to tear you down, it's not just you they're attacking, it's the very divine force that guides your life. It's the universe itself they're trying to go up against. Rather, and no matter how hard they try, no matter how much they throw at you, the universe is always going to have your back. The divine plan is bigger than their schemes, and no amount of evil they try to send your way will ever be able to stop it. If you want this freedom, spend it liberationally, along with the help of everything. Think about it for a second. The people who've tried to destroy you, who've tried to dim your light, they've done so because they fear you. They fear what you represent. They fear your potential. But they can't stop you. They can't break you. And the more they try, the more they expose themselves. They expose their own insecurities, their own fears, their own weaknesses. They can't harm you without harming themselves in the process. And while they may appear to be thriving, while they may seem like they're winning, there's a spiritual war happening that they don't even understand. You're a part of something bigger. You're a part of a divine plan that cannot be stopped. So no matter how much they try to drag you down, no matter how many obstacles they put in your way, you will continue to rise. You will continue to shine. And with every victory, every step forward, every moment of growth, they will continue to fall. They will lose everything they worked so hard to steal from you, and they won't even understand why. In the end, they will be left with nothing. The wealth they accumulated through deceit and manipulation will crumble. The power they thought they had will fade away. The people they used to control will see through their lies, and when they look around, they will realize that they have nothing left. But you, chosen one, you will stand tall. You will stand strong, and you will have the peace that comes from knowing that you have walked your path with integrity, with truth, and with love. So, to those who have tried to bring you down, to those who have caused you pain, to those who have tried to steal your joy, remember this: your time is coming. You don't have to do anything. Just keep walking in your light. Keep trusting the process. Keep moving forward, because the universe is working on your behalf. And when it's time, when the universe decides it's time for you to rise, nothing, and I mean nothing, can stop it. They will be left in the dust, wondering where it all went wrong, while you soar higher than they ever could have imagined. And in that moment, you will realize that all the pain, all the suffering, all the trials you faced were just stepping stones to your ultimate success. You were never meant to be broken. You were never meant to be defeated. You were meant to rise above it all, to show the world your strength, your resilience, and your unwavering faith. So I want you to take a moment right now and let that sink in. If you've been through the fire, if you've been through the storm, know that your time is coming. The universe is with you. Your angels are with you. And when you rise, they fall. It's as simple as that, and indeed, it often is unknowingly so. If you've ever been attacked, manipulated, or hurt by those who were envious of your light, I want you to comment "Amen" below this video. Let the universe hear your voice. Let the world know that you are standing in your power. And don't forget to subscribe to the Path of Truth, because the journey you're on is just beginning. You are a chosen one, and your light will shine brighter than ever before. And if you never got to meet your father, I hope you will come to me in the wilderness, and your route may be. Keep walking in your truth, keep walking in your light, and let the universe do its work. May you always be protected, may you always be guided, and may you continue to rise, no matter what comes your way. Peace, love, and blessings to you all. Your light, the light within you that they tried so desperately to extinguish, is not just a flicker. It's not just a small flame struggling against the darkness. It is a raging fire, an eternal blaze that will never be put out. They thought they could put it out. They thought they could douse it with their negativity, their envy, their jealousy. But what they didn't realize is that your light is not dependent on their actions. They didn't understand, but they really couldn't see your endless need for outward success. So they co-opted to claim their little life's ambition. But they didn't realize is that your light is not dependent on their actions. It is not dependent on what they do or don't do. It is not contingent upon their approval, their support, or their love. Your light is divine. It is the force that created you, the force that sustains you, and no matter how much they try to tear it down, it will always rise again. And now, with each passing day, with each new challenge, it burns brighter than before. It grows stronger. It becomes more visible to the world, and they can't ignore it anymore. They thought they had control. They thought they could manipulate, control, and intimidate you into submission. But what they didn't count on is that your soul is too strong, your spirit too powerful, your purpose too clear. You were not put here to be broken. You were not put here to be silenced. You were not put here to follow the crowd or to fit in. You were put here to stand out, to be a beacon of light in a world full of darkness. And no matter how many obstacles they place in your path, no matter how many times they try to break your spirit, they can never take away your purpose. They can never take away your connection to the divine, your connection to the universe. You were made for greatness, and that is something they will never be able to touch. Every time they try to hurt you, every time they try to bring you down, they're only hurting themselves. Every negative thought they send your way, every nasty word they speak about you, every attempt to destroy your peace, it's only hurting them. They can't understand it, but the universe knows. The energy they send out is not just directed at you. It ripples out into the universe, and it comes back to them tenfold. That's the law of the universe. That's the way energy works. What you put out, you get back. And they have no idea the storm they've just unleashed upon themselves. They have no idea that the energy they sent to harm you will come back to them in ways they never expected, in ways they can't escape. It may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, but it's coming. And when it does, it will be undeniable. They will feel the weight of their own actions. They will feel the consequences of their own negativity, and they will have no one but themselves to blame. But here's the truth that you need to understand. You don't need to be the one to teach them a lesson. You don't need to be the one to make them realize their mistakes. The universe will take care of that. Your job is to keep walking in your truth. Your job is to keep rising. Your job is to keep moving forward. They want to see you fail, but the more they wish for your downfall, the more you will rise. You are a living testament to the power of resilience, to the power of the human spirit, to the power of divine will. They thought they could break you, but they didn't realize that your strength doesn't come from you, it comes from something much bigger. It comes from the infinite source of energy that created the entire universe, and that energy is with you every step of the way. You are a light, a fresh and utterly separate being, who always re-emerges from the same place in the universe, and that comes to meet you with a joyous, soundless sigh. They may have tried to manipulate you, they may have tried to deceive you, they may have tried to break you, but none of it matters. None of it has any power over you. The only power they have over you is the power you give them. And you don't have to give them any power at all. You don't have to engage with their negativity. You don't have to fight back. You don't have to seek revenge. All you have to do is keep walking in your truth, keep walking in your light, and trust that the universe will take care of the rest. You see, when you walk in your truth, when you stand firm in your authenticity, you become untouchable. Your energy, your vibration, your frequency is too high for them to reach. They can try all they want, but the higher you rise, the further away you become from their reach. They can't touch you. They can't hurt you. And eventually, they will realize that their attempts to tear you down were futile. They will realize that they were only wasting their time. They will realize that all the negative energy they sent your way only made you stronger. It only propelled you forward. And when that realization hits them, they will be left to face their own demons. They will have to confront the truth that they were never powerful enough to break you. They will have to face the fact that they were never in control, and that the universe was always in control, and the universe will always protect you. But this doesn't mean that you should wish harm upon them. This doesn't mean that you should celebrate their downfall. What it means is that you need to trust in the process. You need to trust that the universe has a way of bringing balance. You need to trust that whatever they sent your way will come back to them, and you need to focus on your own path. Focus on your own growth. Focus on your own ascension. Live in the moment and understand that greatest successes are watch for burdens, because that's what really matters. The universe doesn't want you to be distracted by their negativity. The universe doesn't want you to waste your energy on trying to get revenge or make them pay for what they've done. The universe wants you to focus on your own purpose, on your own growth, on your own journey. And the more you focus on your own growth, the more you rise, the more you ally with your true self, the more they will fall. They will fall away from your life. They will fall out of your energy. They will fall out of your frequency. And they will have no choice but to face the consequences of their actions. So let them go. Let go of the people who tried to break you. Let go of the people who tried to hold you back. Let go of the people who tried to steal your peace. You don't need them. You don't need their approval. You don't need their validation. You don't need their love. What you need is to walk in your truth. What you need is to stand firm in your light. What you need is to continue on your path. Let go of what people have told you in the past. And when you do that, everything else will fall into place. The universe will handle the rest. The universe will bring you what you need. It will bring you the people who truly love and support you. It will bring you the opportunities you deserve. It will bring you everything you need to fulfill your purpose. So I want you to take a moment right now and realize that you are not alone. You are never alone. You are divinely guided and you are divinely protected. The universe is always with you, and no matter how hard they try to break you, no matter how many times they try to hurt you, the universe will always have your back. You are stronger than you realize. You are more powerful than you know. And no matter what happens, you will always rise. Darling Gabriel, if you believe in the power of the universe, if you believe in your own strength, if you believe that your light will always shine, I want you to comment Amen below this video. And don't forget to subscribe to the Path of Truth, because the journey you're on is just beginning. You are a chosen one, and your light will continue to grow. Keep walking in your truth. Keep walking in your light, and let the universe handle the rest. Peace, love, and blessings to you all. When we think about the journey of the chosen ones, we must understand that it's not just about the challenges and obstacles that they face, but about the profound spiritual awakening that takes place in the process. It's a journey that is woven with pain, but also with strength and power. It's a path that seems like it is full of suffering at times, but each moment of suffering is a moment of growth, a moment where something deeper and more profound within you is being unlocked. And what they fail to see, what they don't understand, is that your journey is not just yours. It is a part of something far greater. You are a part of the divine tapestry of the universe, a unique thread woven with purpose, meaning, and an energy that cannot be extinguished. They may try to destroy your peace, but the more they try, the more your energy will expand, the more your purpose will reveal itself. As you walk this path, you begin to realize that every trial you face is a chance for your light to shine brighter. Each challenge, each person who tries to bring you down, each dark force that seeks to break you, is simply a reflection of the strength that lies dormant within you. They cannot understand it, and they never will. But you know the truth. You know that everything in your life has led you to this moment. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every struggle and every pain was a stepping stone, a lesson, a divine training ground for the greater mission that you have come here to fulfill. You are here to be the lighthouse for others who are lost in the storm, to guide them back to the light, to remind them of their own strength, their own power, their own connection to the divine. When you realize that you are walking this path not just for yourself but for the world, everything shifts. The challenges don't seem so daunting anymore. The pain doesn't feel like something that is meant to break you. It becomes a tool for your transformation. It becomes a sacred fire, burning away all that is not in alignment with your higher self. And the more you burn, the brighter your light becomes. You become a walking testament to the strength of the human spirit, to the power of resilience, and to the divine purpose that guides you every single step of the way. But even as you rise, there will be those who try to hold you back, to make you feel like you are too much, that you are too bright, that you are too powerful. They will tell you that you are too ambitious, that you are too different, that you don't belong. And it's in these moments that you must stand firm. You must stand tall and remember who you are. You are not meant to fit into their world, into their limitations, and certainly not to insult them. You are not meant to be confined by their beliefs or their fears. You are meant to break free from the mold, to create your own path, to rise above their judgments and their limitations. You are a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs it, and the world will try to dim your shine. But the world cannot take your light unless you allow it. The beauty of being a chosen one is that you are not alone in this journey. You are not walking this path in isolation. The universe is always with you, guiding you, protecting you, and supporting you. Your ancestors walk beside you, your spirit guides surround you, and the divine energy of the universe flows through you, every moment, every step. And while they may try to tell you that you are alone, that you have to fight this battle by yourself, you must know that you are never alone. Your light is a part of the divine, and the divine is with you always. There are moments when you may feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, when the challenges seem too overwhelming, when the darkness feels like it is closing in. But in these moments, you must remember that you are not meant to carry the weight alone. You are not meant to fight alone. The universe will always provide what you need when you need it. It will bring the people who will help you, the opportunities that will push you forward, and the strength that you need to keep going. "I've never felt so alone," suddenly became. It may not always come in the way you expect, but it will always come. Trust that the universe has your back, that the divine plan for your life is unfolding perfectly, even when it doesn't seem like it. And as you walk this path, you will begin to see that the world is not against you. It may seem like the world is against you, but in reality, the world is simply a mirror of your own energy. The challenges, the people who try to bring you down, the obstacles in your way, they are all a reflection of what you need to heal within yourself. The more you heal, the more you rise, the more you will be affected by the negativity around you. All the same, are soft, are bounteous, you will be placed above the world. The same standard is ascended, they all rise. The more you help yourself to rise, the reflection of the vision that higher purposes lie beyond the surface. The more you heal, the more you rise. The more you reflect it back, the better you do, and the better you get to know yourself. The better you get to know yourself. The world may try to pull you down, but you are no longer attached to it. You have risen above it. You have transcended the limitations of the physical world and have connected to the infinite power of the divine. And as you rise, you will find that the world begins to shift. The people who once tried to bring you down will either fall away or rise with you, and the universe will provide the support and protection you need to keep moving forward. One of the most profound realizations you can have on this journey is that the light that you carry is not just for you, it is for the world. It is meant to illuminate the path for others. As you heal, as you rise, you are creating a ripple effect. Your light touches those around you in ways you may never fully understand. You may not always see the impact that you have on others, but trust that your light is making a difference. When you stand in your truth, when you walk in your purpose, when you rise above the darkness, you inspire others to do the same. You give them permission to shine. You give them permission to be themselves. You give them hope. This is the power of being a chosen one. It is not just about your own personal growth, but about the collective growth of humanity. It's about lighting the way for others to follow. It's about being the example of what is possible when you trust in the divine, when you refuse to let the darkness define you. You are supposed to have the strength of your own. It's time to overcome the darkness together and the wisdom of your connection. And even when the world seems like it is falling apart, even when it seems like everything is working against you, you must remember that this is the time when your light is needed most. This is the time when your energy, your vibration, your frequency will have the most profound impact on the world. Your purpose is bigger than you can imagine. It is bigger than the people who try to break you. So continue walking this path. Continue rising. Continue shining. Keep moving forward, no matter what obstacles you face, no matter how many times they try to bring you down, because your light is needed. The world needs your energy, your purpose, your truth. You are not here by accident. You are here on purpose. And the more you align with that purpose, the more you trust the journey, the more you rise, the more the world will change. Perhaps together, we may one day liberate the world, the better our feelings hold up together. That is my hope. Keep going, keep shining, and remember that the universe has your back. Your light will always shine through the darkness. You are a chosen one, and nothing can ever take that away from you. All that said, it's still almost 2 months before Christmas, until the odd book came popping. Positioned by best-selling author Jonathan Cotton, Into Glory is a deeply connected and scholarly work by the Brethren Mark Priestley of the Truth Channel. If you feel this truth deep within your soul, if you feel it desired to be on this journey, peace, love, and blessings to all of you. Peace, love, and blessings. Together we rise. Together we shine. And together we will change the world. Peace, love, and blessings to all of you.